And I heard stop betraying yourself. This keeps coming out. And that's why I said, once you start doing the balancing act and being able to balance these things, you'll be able to move forward, and also things will start to come in that need to come in. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Healing vs. Hurt Tarot. I am Angel Renee. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm doing a general read today for the collective. I'm going to use 3 different decks today, and one of them is my very own deck. This is the Beauty That Can't Be Ignored Thought-Provoking Guidance deck. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this deck here. All right. Let's go ahead and take this out. Hope you all are doing lovely on this here full moon day, full moon night, and all of the things. All right. What are your values? Okay. What are your values? If you don't know, it's okay, because now is the time to create them. All right. So that's your first card. What are your values? That's how we're starting this off. All right. That's how we're starting it off. All right. Gonna go ahead and get an oracle card for you. Oh, live out loud. Live out loud. All right. It's time for what you've been storing away inside to be shown. It's time for you to live your truth, cosmic power, and use the energies and the powers that you have from the ancestors, from your higher self, okay? From nature. I hear don't let it slip out your hand. Don't let it slip out your hand. Truth, all right? Truth. So we started off, what is your values? That's first off. Live out loud, cosmic power, and truth. All right, so let's get into this. Don't let it slip out your hands. One thing about it is that we have to know our own truth before anyone else knows our truth. All right. So that is very important. Number one, knowing your truth, knowing what it is that is true about you, and coming to love every piece of your truth. Okay. Because not loving your truth is going to create turmoil in your life, because what it is, you're wrestling with yourself. You're wrestling with your truth of what you don't want others to know about you, because you're not even secure with your own truth yourself. So it's just time to sit back and think about some things. It's time to evaluate things in your life and not wait on anyone else to give you, how can I put this? Not wait on others or someone that you might be waiting on that may have an influence that you think they have. It's no time. It's time out for waiting on other people. Okay. It's time to go within, which we continue to say, because that's the energy. Continue to go within. Okay. Because there's nothing that can save you but you. There's nothing. Nothing can save you but you. My car is getting a little icky wicky. Okay, wait a minute. I've had them for a little while. Yeah, see, the longer that you're waiting on someone else to help you see your truth, your power, your love for yourself, your values. And you're waiting to become this star that you are. But if you're waiting on other people to get you to this position, you'll be waiting. You'll be waiting. It's time to get more discipline. Okay. Wait a minute. What was, okay, so this was here. Some of you may feel like, honestly, you may feel like others have been stabbing you in the back, but honestly, you're stabbing yourself in the back when you're not true to you. How can you expect others to be true to you if you're not true to yourself? Ask yourself that question. This is interesting because when I tell you that these cards are telling me that it is just really time to renew your thoughts. It's time to reverse the cycle of what you have allowed all this time in each one of these seasons. It's time to reverse what has been going on, because what's been going on is not going to be of value to you in the future. So it's time to be more disciplined. It's time to stop waiting on others. It's time to stop stabbing yourself in the back. And as far as not letting something slip through your hands, this is a time to not let things slip through your hands. It's time not to let things slip away from you. And when I say not let things slip away right now, I'm speaking of the things that have come to you and you know it's good for you, but let's say you're not pursuing it how you should, be it an idea, be it a person, be it a job opportunity, okay? What I am saying now, if there's things that's slipping past that you know is not good for you, not elevating you, not creating the expansion or growth for you in your life, then yes, let those things slip away, okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I feel like there are things that are coming into you that are going to be more promising than ever before once you allow your truth to be, I would say, to be trusted within yourself. It's a word for that. So basically, you trusting yourself will allow for things to start coming in like they need to. Like we know, when things leave, better things come in, right? So the ebb and flow. And learning how to balance things in your life is also something that needs to be more, I would say, valuable, because all this to me goes back to what are your values? You balancing certain things in your life, not doing too much of this or doing too much of that, but actually doing your best to balance out what you need to balance out. Let's give an example. Okay, so let's say, it's kind of hard, I would say, not to, okay, how can I put this? Let's give an example. The example is, let's say you feel like you're on social media a little bit too much, okay? Even if you're scrolling, posting, it doesn't matter, just overall, okay? And then there's no balance with your self-care routine. And you're just like, that's not even a thing anymore or at all right? So there has to be some type of balance there, okay? So it's like, you're like this. You're like this. Too much of this and too less of this. And you're sitting here like, why do I feel like this? Because you're stabbing yourself in the back. Because you're not putting you first. All right? So finding that balance, all right? if it's going out in nature. We talk about this. If it's going out in nature, taking a walk, even if it is the winter time where you are. Bundle up, take a walk, breathe in some fresh air, even if it's going in your yard or, you know, wherever you stay, going to a park. What are some other things? If, you know, if you're by some water, go out by the water. If it's just you doing, you know, if you're into yoga practicing, exercising, any of the things that's going to help bring this inner balance, it's time to do that. If that means not talking on the phone as much, if that means not, just certain things, you know what I mean? Just certain things. It can even be when it comes to your health. It can mean even when it comes to your health. Are you having too much of something that's not appeasing to your soul? And there's no balance? Are you drinking the amount of fluids that you need to keep hydrated? Are you overextending yourself to family members and friends and not getting the time that you need for yourself? Are you always saying yes when it's time to say no? All of these things that's coming up is keeping you away from being the star that you are. And I'm not going to say that you'll never reach that, but just be aware of the fact that if these things are keeping you from your destiny, why are you not valuing yourself first? Everything else is being valued over you. Okay? And I heard stop betraying yourself. This keeps coming out. And that's why I said, once you start doing the balancing act and being able to balance these things, you'll be able to move forward, and also things will start to come in that need to come in. Things that need to go out will go out. Okay? In a more healthier way, in a more healthier form and fashion. In a way that's going to be more smoother, it's going to be like a smooth transition once you come to your truth, once you step into your power, once you live out loud and be the God and goddess that you are, okay? Once you start to value you, okay? And all this is you taking small steps to be with you. Come on, cards. I don't know what got on my cards. Okay? It's time to be with you. All right? Yeah, it's time to be with you. I'm going to pull from another deck. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has on this full moon day and night. Let's see, what messages does Spirit have for the collective? Messages that ancestors want us to know right now. Trust the seasons. Trust the seasons. Embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. Look at that. That's all we've been talking about. Transitioning into this new phase of life, of becoming the star that you are. That's what you're doing. So with all these ruckus and craziness that might be going on right now, because it's something that still needs to be learned, okay? That's just what's going on. All right? So everybody has their own individual thing that they're dealing with right now, okay? I'm going to pull one more card. I just feel like I'm supposed to. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to do a yes and no question with the pendulum. We're going to do a yes and no question with the pendulum. Okay. I'm going to do one more card. The return. The return says a new story. You decide. Alignment. It's coming together. I can't make this stuff up. See that? Screenshot it, whatever you need to do. I can't make this stuff up. Sure cannot. Trust the seasons, the return, okay? The return of your true self, your true nature, your true being. That's all. Self-realization, self-love, self-care. All right? Knowing your values. What do you value? Do you value yourself? Do you value others? Do you value what's in your life? Are you thankful? Are you grateful? All of the things. All of the things. Okay? Because before you can be free on the outside, being free on the inside is way more valuable. Freedom on the inside is going to create a more beautiful freedom on the outside if you learn freedom on the inside first. I bet you. Okay? So what we're going to do with the pendulum, you're going to ask a yes or no question to yourself or out loud with your intention and all of the things, okay? So this is the pendulum. Healing versus hurt selves these as well. Okay? So what we're going to do, go ahead and ask your yes or no question to your ancestors, to the Most High, to your spirit guides, to yourself, to the pendulum, whatever you decide, okay? Give you a couple seconds for that. You want to look at the pendulum. All right. Pendulum. Please show us the answers, the answer to the collective for tonight. They're yes and no answers. What is the answer for tonight? So let me get my yes and my no's. Pendulum, show me no. Pendulum, show me no. Thank you. Thank you, pendulum. Center. Pendulum, show me yes. Pendulum, show me yes. And that was the way that the pendulum was going when you asked your question. So to everyone who asked their yes and no tonight, your answer is yes. And it's a pretty strong yes there, okay? It's a very strong yes. Thank you, pendulum. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching Healing versus Hurt Tarot tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the message. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if this video resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.